Villain Report here with the Lions free agent profile. I am your resident villain, Russell Wayne, and that is at 313 Villain. And in today's episode, we are going to highlight one Ifeatu Melifonwu. Right, that is a cornerback that the Lions drafted in the third round of the 2021 draft that converted to safety. And this is an intriguing player right here. He's 6'3", 210 pounds, and he's been really hit or miss from the injury standpoint since the beginning. So the Lions face a changing decision regarding the future of the safety Ifeatu Melifonwu. Now, he does have some potential, and he has shown potential over the final stretch 2023, where he does add ability to blitz and a critical dimension that would be very useful, even though the Lions already have a stud duo in the safety position. So the Lions want to go out there and spend a ton of money on a reserve safety. It's a very interesting question. How much is too much for that position? Because he has played well in those stretches, but the problem is he isn't available all of the time. This video right here is brought to you by Fanatics.com. Yes, you can get WWE merchandise, NFL merchandise, NBA, all of your favorite sports teams right here. My favorite sports team is the Detroit Lions, and you can grab yourself that pull-over hoodie right there. Scan the villain code and save up to 25% off from our affiliate marketing partners at Fanatics. Oh, here's the other safeties that are available right here, and they're not gonna be going out and spending a ton of money on this position right here. You're not going to go out and get Javon Holland. You already got Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. You're not going to spend $19 million a year for a guy, right? Or even $12 million a year. Cameron Bynum, $14 million a year. I don't think that we're going to be doing that. $15 million a year for Justin Reed. But here is where I think that the Lions should go. Maybe a 1-year kind of prove-it deal right there on a guy like, Harrison Smith or Justin Simmons. You could take a chance on a Jeremy Chin. Some of these guys in the back end of the free agency. I just don't, I would love to bring back Ifeatu Melifonwu. Honestly, because he does add a dimension. He's 6'3", 210 pounds, which means that you could get him out there. He can cover tight ends. He can cover the bigs that come out of the slot. And then he can blitz from that spot. I mean, he kind of reminds me of a jack linebacker from the safety position. And it is a dimension that you could put in there. And he can be a key reserve, too, just in case Brian Branch or Kirby Joseph go down. So I like that for the Ifeatu Melifonwu. But the injury history, rookie year, 2021, suffered a significant hamstring injury in the second game, leading to a lengthy stint on the injured reserve. In the next season, he only played 10 games in his second year. Although he played a full 2023 season, his early defensive snaps were limited with a broken hand, delaying his ascent to the top of the depth chart. 2024, he was expected to be a consistent contributor, but the ankle injury in late camp led to him missing the first 3 games, followed by a broken finger upon his return to practice. And he actually made his season debut in Week 16. So performance impact, what are we talking about here? When healthy, Melifonwu brings versatility. He can align into multiple positions. He can contribute in both run defense and in coverage. But despite the potential, his overall production has been limited to injuries, hindering the ability for him to accumulate numbers over a full season. So, what does that mean? Contract considerations. Taking into consideration his injury history, a long-term contract would be risky. They're probably not going to do it. That's just not in the Brad Holmes MO. And with the Lions already featuring one of the best safety duos in the league, I think that they're going to prioritize using, the big part of the fund on, a bigger position of need. In conclusion, Ifeatu Melifonwu, do we bring him back? If they can get him to sign a very short deal, $3 to $5 million, maybe you put a void year on the back end of it where it counts less than $5 million against the cap. Very similar situation to what I was just talking about with Tim Patrick the other day. Very similar situation. Great. You like the player. You like the production. But you don't want to pay a premium to bring this player back. That's my opinion. I'm sick of it. So what do you think? Ifeatu Melifonwu, do you keep him? Do you move on? Do you let him test the free agent market? I think that there's better free agents that are available that you could get for less money. That could be just as valuable in that situation. But if you bring him back, you got, versatility in that safety backfield. But if you can bring him back for under $5 million, kind of prove it deal, I think that would be a good thing. So let me know in the comments what you think. Yay for yes, nay for no. Let me know what you think about Ifeatu Melifonwu. I'm Russell Wayne, the resident villain, at 313villain on X. I'll see you in the next video.